Good day to all of you. This is STP Student Podcast of Group 1 Mabini. I am your host Chantel Micaela Jabo, and I am with
Si Tatel.
I'm Kirsty Esperes.
today we are going to talk about the discussion of the Senate's to sexual consent between husband and wife.
So about the sexual consent of husband and wife, do you have any question about the about our topic today about the sexual consent about husband and wife?
Is the victim to rape? As for me, to recognize the rape can happen to anyone, regardless of the gender. It is not about the gender of the victim, it's about the violation of the consent. Both men and women can be victims of rape, and it's crucial to support survivors regardless of their gender identity.
I really like your answer to that question. How about you, Kirsty? Do you have any answer about that?
Yes, it's not appropriate to assume that a man or a woman is a victim of rape based on their gender, and the gender of the victim does not determine their experience or the severity of violation. It's essential to focus on the act of rape itself and the impact it has on the survivor rather than making assumptions based on gender.
I really like the both of your answer to that question. But for me, here's my answer to that question. It's important to understand that sexual harassment can really happen to anyone, regardless of their gender identity. It's not about all the gender of the victim. It's about the violation of consent, both men and women, and can be a victims of rape. And it's crucial to believe and support survivors regardless to their gender identity. So that's really the the best answer for the three of us. Yeah. So for the second question, um, so there's a follow up question to the question after that. So do you think LGBTQ is part of the sexual harassment or rape?
Yes, because the LGBTQ plus community is included in being the victim of rape.
It's your very short answer, but really have a deep meaning. How about you, Bo?
Well, as I said, it is important to recognize that rape can happen to anyone, regardless of their gender identity or sexual orientation, which made the LGBTQ community is just as vulnerable to experiencing rape as any other community. And, it's, and it is indeed crucial to provide support and resources to survivors within this community.
Mm, very accurate answer for that question. But here's my answer for this. The LGBTQ community is included in that part of sexual harassment and rape. In being the victims of rape, sexual orientation, gender identity, or any other aspects of a person's identity should not determine their vul- vulner- vulnerability to rape or their ability to believe and supported as a survivor. Because everyone, regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity, has the right to be free from sexual violence and to receive appropriate support and resources. Mm. So, any follow-up questions about Chrissy? Do you have any questions?
My question is, why do you think Senator Robin Padilla arguing with Attorney Nakapunan about sexual conflict, husband, wife.
Does anyone have an answer?
Senator Robin Padilla and Attorney Lorna Kapunan are likely agreeing about the sexual conflict between husband and wife. Maybe because they have different perspectives on how to address and resolve such conflict in marriages. Senator Padilla might be advocating for equal rights and decision-making power for both partners, while Attorney Lorna Kapunan might be emphasizing the unique challenges women often faces in marriages due to societal normals and expectations.
I really like that answer, Bo. That's very good job for you. So, Kirsty, how about you? Do you have any answer?
For me, the debate between Senator Padilla and Attorney Lorna Kapunan about the sexual conflict, husband and wife, could be due to their differing views on how to address and resolve such conflicts in marriage. That's
Mm,
all.
I really like that answer for you too, Paris. But here's my answer to the question. Senator Robin Padilla and Attorney Lorna Kapunan are likely arguing about a sexual conflict between husband and wife because they have different perspective on how to address and resolve on such a conflicts in marriage. Senator Padilla might be advocating for equal rights and decision making for both partners, while Attorney Lorna Kapunan might be emphasizing the unique challenges women often face in marriages due to social norms and expectations. So that's my answer to the question three. So if anyone has a following up question, we could really answer because we still have time. Yeah. So anyone have a following up question?